new product to review, again from the Easy Cleaning range, but we're also combining the Poundland fabric conditioner to go with it. Testing it on some grubby stuffed animals rather than clothes and see how that works out. And you're watching FlorenceBallardA3060 on film. Okay, so same as product from the Easy Cleaning range with the EasyJet style logo as the last one we reviewed, which was the 3-in-1 biological detergent. This here is from the same brand, laundry powder, but it's with aloe vera in it. This is more for sensitive skin. This is. I think I may have used this a few years ago with the old packaging, so it'd be good to see if they've changed anything about it. And then combining with it is this fabric conditioner, Sunset Pink, 33 washes, and you get 13 washes. So, see how that went to go. So let's have a look what we have here. Again, 884 grams, and your dosage instructions, which should be exactly the same as the other one. Let's have a little look. Yep, exactly the same. Sometimes with these sensitive detergents they ask you to use more, which is actually quite surprising. There are perfumes in this. There's the other one. It'd be good to see what this smells like. It is always nice when you do get the smell of aloe vera. It's one thing I do like. It doesn't say if it's biological or non-bio, it just says Easy Laundry Powder Aloe Vera, so I might have a look online and see what it actually says. Let's pop this back though. And this one didn't want to open properly. Let's pull back. We'll see how this one, the fragrance of this one is. Oh yes, you definitely can. You can smell the aloe vera over the detergent. Normally, the ones I've used before, you can smell the detergent a lot more and just a hint of aloe, so that's actually really nice. Be interesting to see if this performs any different to the other one. So yeah, we'll get that. I'll load in the machine, put these two in, and then we'll see how the process goes. So of course you may have heard me say our load isn't a load of clothes today or towels. We do have some stuffed animals here. So one of them is an angry bird. He's got some, that's red bird. Got a load of oh, we got someone else who's wanting to join as well. We've got three of them. Three of them who want to join, and they're all going in the wash. We have Sooty here, who's going in wash and sweep. It doesn't really sound like sweep. But we've also got, joining them, we have Sue. This is not animal cruelty, by the way. I'll put those in there. So, for our dosage, we're going to do 60 millilitres for this one, heavy because they're quite heavily soiled. I'm going to put on the Cotton's 40 setting. I was going to do minimum iron, but the Cotton's has got the more aggressive. How does Mum end up missing and putting that in there? With the conditioner, I'm going to add my soda crystals, which I normally add for the water softening. So, oh, that's really nice. Oh, this is quite thick, this conditioner, compared to other. Nice pink colour, because all the other ones have got a white at the moment. And then I add 50 grams of soda crystals to that. That just acts as my water softening agent and nothing else. So as I said, no cheating. Cotton's 40, I'll do my water plus as always, and we'll go. Right, we've just started heating. I don't know if you can see it, but the colour of that water is quite promising. Redbird's rolling around. I don't know if you can see the colour of that water is like brown. So that's promising. Now that's one other good thing, it being a sensitive detergent, we haven't produced that many suds. Considering there is a lot more water in here compared to the load, which technically will be foaming up with a lot more of the detergent, so that's promising. The machine is obviously heating to 40 degrees and we will start doing the spin clean or distribution tumbles. It'll be interesting to see how this rinses out. The most absorbent one there is Redbird, so... But that's promising. I wasn't thinking that, you know, some of these have not been washed in, we're talking years. Like about 5 years probably, not going to actually have been washed. So, it's very promising to see that amount of dirt coming out. So, we'll just have to see what happens. So, the machine's doing the distribution tumbles now. This is where there's a lot more dirt coming out. We've actually reached a temperature of 40 degrees Celsius. We're doing this for about just over a minute. And now you might be able to see the quality of the water in there. The Redbird's getting thrown about, but you might be able to see just how grubby that water is. There's a tiny bit of suds, but nothing really too much. Now that's promising, that is the amount of dirt. Yeah, you can see it's like murky. But this should, the aloe vera should technically leave them feeling a lot softer. I will put them in the dryer on low heat, and then we'll see how that is. It's too big to go around the drum. So we are on the first rinse, halfway through. There's a little bit of suds present. So far not too much, which is good. So after another spin we'll see how the second rinse is, and then final rinse with the water. It's looking quite promising at the moment. So, second rinse, water's a lot more clearer. There is still some suds there though. I would say there's probably a little more suds in this than there was in the 3-in-1. That's quite interesting. So final rinse with the conditioner. There's a little bit remaining suds and possibly conditioner bubbles as well. Overall, very clear though. Hope our friends will be okay, and then that's it. Final spin and then do the results, and then we'll do a quick dry. Okay, end of cycle. Let's check the first results. So this is mainly for the cleanliness and fragrance. So, sweep. Looking a little bit battered. He wasn't very grubby, it's more sooty was. Wow, so much cleaner. It was all grey and sort of brown around the neck and everything. And that smells amazing. I think I can smell more of the conditioner than the detergent. Let's have a look at Sue. So she's the white one. Yeah, definitely way cleaner. But what about Redbird? Wow. So I was not expecting that to happen. Round here was all grey. It looked like the dirt was ground into him. He's spotless, and that's 40 degrees Celsius. So it does show that stubborn stains can be removed at lower temperatures, which is what a lot of these detergents nowadays are designed to do. So I'm going to put them through the dryer, low heat. I'm going to see if the fragrance still is there. And I'll check back to you after that for the final conclusion. But very soft they come out, so that's probably the conditioner. It says long-lasting freshness, so let's see if it withstands the dryer. So I've just come up the dryer, just finished. You literally dried to perfection because we only did half an hour at low heat or medium heat for these. They've come out really, really soft, like probably softer than when they were first like stitched up and whatnot in the shop. So, had a sooty smell. Still retained the fragrance completely all the way. There's no change in how that came out of the washing machine. That is really impressive. Although, I do think we're smelling more of the fabric conditioner than the powder. That's the only thing. Probably cancels it out slightly. I suppose the easy ones aren't fragranced to a higher degree to like compared to some of the leading brands of powder and liquid detergents too. Alright, so we'll do a conclusion and summary on this powder and the conditioner, because this was a combination of laundry products, and we'll see how we go from there. So what do we think of this combination from Poundland? Well, from Poundland, yes, it's good if you don't wish to nor need to spend any large amounts of money on detergent. For £2 you can get these two together. It's good if you're not really doing that much washing. 13 washes may not suit a larger family. You probably need to go with something like 40 washes. They do larger sizes on the Easy website. So far in Poundland I only seem to find the 13 wash boxes. They do 16 wash. I think I might have seen a 20 of 20 if it's 21 wash or 23 wash, but not seen it in the smaller Poundlands. Maybe some of the larger ones in retail parks you'll probably find some a bit more variety. The fabric conditioner, they do have some other fragrances, but I decided to go for Sunset Pink. I tend to go for blue fabric conditioner. I don't know what that is with me, maybe because blue is my favourite colour. So I thought I'd give something else a go, and I'm quite impressed for a cheap fabric conditioner how good that smells and how soft everything's come out. You see your cap's not really that big, so it is concentrated to a point where you don't need to use that much. It seems to do a good job with rinsing. So yeah, I mean the fabric conditioner, yeah, easy. Aloe Vera, it is a lot more. This I think took a little bit more to rinse out than the 3-in-1 did, but in comparison to fragrance and performance, I think the Aloe Vera one is better. Of course, that's because the other one's biological. Unfortunately, we don't know whether this one is bio or non-bio because it doesn't actually say on the box. But either way, it is good for people with sensitive skin, so like myself. So if you're washing towels, bedding, or just your normal everyday clothes, this is a good thing to use because it doesn't produce that many suds at all, and it rinses out within 2 rinses it would have done. I think today's standards for washing machines normally do 2 rinses, unless you add an extra rinse with an option. Some might still be programmed to do 3, but majority of them will do 2. So, but however, a lot of them do tend to use, some of them do use a lot of water on the rinses. So again, if you're also someone who has sensitive skin or eczema as well, just make sure you select like extra rinse, or I don't know if your machine has an extra water function. You can top up the water level, but you won't need to go too well out of your way if you're using this. So I will link in the description where you can buy this from. It's mainly from Poundland, but there are even your local corner shop might sell this. I've had some people comment on the previous review I did and say they found it in corner shops. So there you go, a chance to support your local business. As they say with COVID-19, support your local businesses. Yeah, that's where you'll be able to find that. I hope that helps, and we look forward to some more reviews. There will be videos of the Hoover 6 coming out. We've got to record one, but mainly at the moment focusing on things other than that. And we'll see how we go. Thank you very much for watching, and don't forget to keep it supreme and go with the flow.